Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Westeros Total War version 0.9, I believe they call it. It's been a while. It's been recently released to the public, so if you want to go download and play this now, all the relative links will be in the description below to the ModDB, downloads, etc., etc. Anything relative, basically. Anyway, without further ado, and without further stalling for time, we'll jump right into this. We are playing House Frey, as given by the title. The reason for that is, and the reason I'm not playing, say, Stark or something, is primarily because I've already done that. I have already more or less played a bunch of major houses. We've played the Starks, we've played the Greyjoys, we've played the Lannisters, and we've played the a Stannis, I believe. You're asking yourselves, how have you done that, Soul? Because I haven't seen them, and the mod 0.9 has only been out for a couple of weeks now. Well, I've had the developer files for years, and if you're wondering what the difference between the developer files and the public beta that we've got here is, the answer is, from as far as I can tell, very little, if anything. The difference between the videos that I've uploaded before and the videos that we're uploading now aren't going to have any massive differences, to be honest. From what I can tell, it doesn't appear to be many differences at all between the dev files and the public version that has been released. So, don't expect to see more than I've already shown in the past. But if you check around the screen somewhere, top right-hand side, there'll be a bunch of video cards leading to the other playlists for the Stark, Greyjoy, Lannister, and Stannis campaign. I think the series after this will probably be the House Targaryen series, which you can't play in your versions. It doesn't exist, but I may mod House Targaryen into the mod so that we can do a series with that, and I'll probably do something with the Night's Watch eventually as well. But for now, we'll jump ahead to play House Frey, which is basically just going to be, let's kill everybody. Probably side with the Lannisters. Attack the Starks or something. Alright, here we are. The lovely sound in the background of like 2 billion Freys being spawned by the consoles. Anyway, you're playing as House Frey. You make the Lannisters look good. Seven Kingdoms Westeros, we've read all this before. The interactive supply lines, which is basically, fuck it, we'll use this I think as well. Basically a supply system that gives Angseason trades and shit, becomes available campaign in enemy territory. The Fiefdom script allows recruitment of units and buildings based on if there's a lord present inside that thing. It becomes a pain in the arse later. There's a gnat flying around my head. Wait a minute. Ah! Fuck, that was my hand. Never mind. See, if I was a tall professional, all of this would have been edited out and I'd just go kill the gnat off camera. But no. Never. The Fiefdom script we will play with just for the hell of it. The bug might come into effect later on and we'll bitch about that when the time comes. But for now, we'll play that as it is. More or less, it means I can't build in the Twins unless the Lord of the Twins is present for me to build in. So... Has he changed the buildings at all? No, the buildings look basically the same. Yeah, we can't build anything yet. We have to wait a bit. Who do we start? We don't start allied to anybody. The Starks are allied to the Tullys at the moment, and enemies with them. What we're probably going to do... We have a lot of princesses.
Hello, Your Highness. Your Majesty. Hello, Your Highness. Yes? Your Majesty.
Way too many princesses.
Hello, Your Highness. Happily, my lord. I shall stop here for the night.
Alright, I'm going to sort out my army. I don't want to attack the Tullys right away. I kind of want to, like, betray Robb as he comes down south. But whether or not the AI will bother going down south is debatable. It probably won't. So, I'll have Blackwalder come over here in the trees quick.
Very good, my lord. Onward! Bringing our... My lord! Onward! Bringing our troops to march! Let's move out! Combining onward! Building armies! Command me! Your will. Yes, Archie. Yes? Combining forces.
Frey's army just consists of a shitload of generals.
Who do I face? Let me strike, my lord. Approaching, my lord. Command. Name thy enemy, lord. Approaching, my lord. Let me strike, my lord. Men, we march. Approaching, my lord. Command me. Yes, marching. Yes.
Put everyone on the safety of the west side of the Twins. And we will wait a turn for everything to come into place. On the first turn, we can see every single region, which we don't really need to see for this. It's going to take ages to go through them, so we'll just skip past that for this turn at least. That goes away after one turn, in theory. The King of the North. Robb Stark has declared himself King of the North a little bit early because he's not at the fucking river run like he does in the books. And the Lannisters are beating everyone's ass and everything else. There you go, if we hover over this, so we can see where the settlements are now, like where they're laid out, but we can't actually see them properly now. So we can go back to following AI movement. Alright, in the following turn, essentially what we're going to be doing is I'm going to use my princesses as
On my way. Hello, Your Highness.
scouts, basically,
Yes.
more or less.
Very well.
Issue
Hello,
is,
Your
and this is
Highness.
something
Yes.
I
Very well.
mentioned
Your Majesty.
to the
On-
devs,
hello, Your
to the team
Highness.
at the time of
Happily,
doing
my
it.
lord.
Name thy enemy,
It takes so fucking long for... It takes way too long for,
Who do I face?
Yeah, it takes way too long for the princesses to move around the place. Like, if I want to get down here, it's going to take me fucking ages to get to Riverrun. I am losing coin as well, which is irritating.
Who do I face? Your Majesty. Command me. Move on. Let me strike, my lord.
What's the cheapest of all these? Yeah, it is the Spearman.
Orders. Name thy enemy, lord. Let me... Orders? Yes, lord. Command me. Combining forces,
That's
my
the main
lord.
army. And we leave behind the Lord of the Twins. Who's in charge of this? Is that fucking Nat again? Oh, fucking son of a fucking... Did he land? Yeah, he did. Wait a minute. Did I get him? I don't know if I got him, but I did break the fucking picture that was on the wall. Alright, well, I think he got away again. I can't be certain, but I think he got away. Anyway, we were looking at the House Frey family tree, which is fucking huge. So you got Stevron, who is the heir. And you got him, and then Edwin Frey, and Blackwelder Frey, Peter Frey. There's so many fucking Freys. Now, see, I'm pretty sure Robb Stark is going to fuck off back up north, because the AI is nowhere near smart enough to actually come all the way south. So what we're going to do is more or less wait for the Lannisters to lure the Tullys south a bit, and then we're going to... Why the hell did he do that? King of the North. No, we're not marrying them. Gift. Ooh, money. Agent recruited.
Name thy enemy,
I think...
lord.
Did Ryming Frey come of age?
Name thy...
No,
Let
he
me
just
strike.
weirdly
Yes, lord.
left
Who do I
Ares'
face?
army for no good reason. That's odd.
Someone to see.
Anyway. Ooh, look, it's
I
Catelyn
could bring
Stark.
our people closer together, guter König.
You can't see me smiling, but I don't think I can actually marry any Freys off to anybody, can I? No.
Your Majesty.
Yes, my lord.
But I can.
Let me strike. And yes? Yes, lord. Name thy enemy. Command me.
Yeah, I can.
Your orders, your will.
Alright.
Name thy enemy,
Uh,
lord.
You think the Starks are going to hate me if I kill Catelyn Stark? Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It's going to put everyone in danger. This diplomat's going to go further up north. Oop, look, I found the Starks. I found Robb! Yes. Okay, right. Catelyn Stark has arrived to greet the Freys and ask for allegiance.
Let me strike. Yes, Lord.
And the Freys will meet her outside of the Twins
We march.
under the banner of peace.
Yes.
And absolutely nothing is going to happen to Catelyn Stark.
March.
Because I am a kind and loving person and would never dream
Command me.
of
Yes.
killing Catelyn Stark.
Yes, Lord.
Under absolutely no circumstances is Old War the Frey going to kill Catelyn. She's dead. And all the Freys turn. I was like, what the hell did you do?
Name thy enemy, Lord.
Everyone was like, fucking just automatically turned to Walder Frey. What did you do? I did what was right. She spat upon us. The Tullys have spat upon us for too long. This is a declaration of war.
Your order. Yes. Yes, Lord. Who do I
Merritt Flay
honor to
is
serve?
on the outside because he's not loved.
Name thy command. Who do
This is
I
a declaration of war. The Tullys will pay for their hubris.
name thy command me?
House Tully will fall.
My Lord. Should we spare?
And then Blackwalder
Name thy
attacks
enemy,
them.
Lord. Your orders. Who do I face? Bringing these lands under your... Let me strike, my Lord. Name thy enemy, Lord. Who do I face?
Hello, Your Highness.
Yes? Happily, my lord.
Your Majesty.
Yes? Happily.
Your Majesty.
Yes? Happily.
Your Majesty. Am I after a suitor or a simple again? Very well.
He did not just see me also smirk a lot right there when I just did that. Alright, Rosalind, I have a task for you. It's absolutely not diabolical.
Name thy enemy, Lord.
There you go. We've declared our intentions. Catelyn Stark is dead. Long live the Freys! Long live the Freys! Long live the Freys! Yep, the Brotherhood of Right Banners is born, and Lord Bedrick Dondarrion is fucking around the Riverlands. And send an emissary to House Stark. Yeah, unfortunately, your fucking your mother's dead. I'm dreadfully, terribly sorry to tell you about that, and yeah, I wish you the best, but she's dead, baby. She's real dead.
We march. Yes,
You-
Lord.
I sent him over there to build a watchtower, but
Someone to see.
apparently
Very good, my lord. Now,
Who do I face? Command. We shall send them to hell or war.
we'll see. Seaguard, no point playing that.
Show
There's
little mercy.
nobody in there to bother
Let me strike.
with running.
Yes?
Fairwater
Very
Frey
well.
will come down here.
Royalty needs its rest.
Basically, we'll use our
Hello, Your
princesses to
Highness.
scout the surrounding
Your
areas.
Majesty. Very well.
Yes? Happily, my lord.
Your Majesty. Hello, Your Highness.
Invite a bunch of people to weddings,
Happily,
and
my
then use that to
Yes?
further our agenda.
Name thy enemy, Lord.
Peter Frey, you are named the new Lord of Seagard.
Name thy enemy, Lord. Let me strike, my name thy enemy, Lord. Command me. Name thy enemy, Lord. Let me strike, my lord. Yes. Who do I face? Yes. Command me. Men, let me strike, my lord. Who do I face? Bringing these lands under your gaze.
Let's start just grabbing the northern territories as quickly as possible.
Name thy enemy, Lord.
Walder, I'm gonna leave. We'll just bring him back down, to be honest.
Yes.
Group back up with the rest of the
Tomorrow.
generals.
Camping here.
While
Your Majesty.
Rosalind goes off and
Oh,
totally
Majesty,
does not
about
steal
it.
Roose Bolton.
Command me.
To be honest, I might grab some other free princesses and send them up north as well. Alright, next turn. Roose is just camping on the edge of the border. Oh, Eric has been killed and survived again, impaled by a lance by the Clegane, as I recall, and raised from the dead.
Yes? Am I after a suitor or
Alistair.
a simple... Hello, Your Highness. I shall... Yes? Your Majesty? Yes? On my way. Royalty needs
You
its
must
rest,
bring him
my
into the
lord.
fold, Roslyn.
My lord.
It is your duty.
Noble lord, we march. Name thy enemy, lord. Command me. We would see you dead, heathen.
Ooh, do we go for fair market first? I'm thinking we go for fair market.
Come face me. Who do I face? Command me.
Your Majesty? Happily, my lord. Hello, Your Highness. On my way. Your Majesty? Very well. Yes? Happily, my lord. Your Majesty? Yes? Your Majesty? Am I after a suitor or a simple agreement?
Don't worry about
Hello,
Water Frey
Your
for now.
Highness.
We'll probably end up marrying off these princesses to members of the family,
Happily,
but
my-
Name thy enemy, lord. Let me strike, my lord. None will stop me. Who do I face? Command me. Men.
yeah, I think we'll leave it that for now.
march.
Yeah, he gets the Lord of Seaguard, and then I can recruit units inside of Seaguard, which is handy.
An honor to serve.
An honor.
Your Majesty?
For now, though, I think we'll just stay on the borders. If they attack us, then we have the advantage. Yeah. Ooh, Titus Blackwood. You're not at all an inviting prospect to... And fucking Edmund Blackwood is coming up north, wondering what the hell's going on.
No,
Why are you Freys on my
Draw your
borders, he
sword.
says. I have no
Hello,
idea what
Your
you're talking
Highness.
about, I said.
Your Majesty? Hello, Your Highness. Am I after a suitor, Your Majesty? How am I to serve our people?
Me thinks that Edmund Blackwood could be convinced to join our cause. I do love having all of these princesses. Meanwhile, though,
Very well.
let's keep moving
I
Frey
shall
up,
stop here
Your
Rosalind
order,
up
number one.
north.
Of course, my lord. With honor. Name thy enemy, lord.
Hello, Your
And then
Highness.
Amira here.
Am I after a suitor?
Nope.
Was
Crap.
that an attack?
Yes? Your Majesty? I shall approach this. Yes? Am I after...
There we go. It only took the third attempt. He didn't quite like the first two bitches.
Your Majesty?
Hopefully that didn't hurt their
Yes.
confidence quite too much. There you go.
Lord.
Edmund Blackwood has joined our cause. He knows the Tullys are lost.
Orders?
It is now the time of the Blackwood.
Who do I... Let me strike, my lord.
Name the field of battle. We will meet you there.
I can't steal. I
will
can't steal
defeat
Titus
you
because
honorably,
he's
my worthy foe.
Your
married.
Majesty?
Unfortunately,
Yes, my lord.
I answer only to the
there's John Stark.
No, is there
Trying to
something
get trade with the
my
trade with the Starks.
I accept. Our talks have been most welcome.
Ooh, 2 units of Outriders. I'll grab you guys. You're kind of shit, but I'll take you.
Your majesty. Onward. An honor to serve. Yes.
Could you please go like 1 inch
Your
down?
orders,
There we
number
go.
one. Of course, my lord.
Hello, Your Highness.
Yes? Who do I face? Lord.
Yes? How am I to serve our people? Your Majesty?
Happily, my...
Hello, Your Majesty? Very well. Yes?
Happily, my lord.
Your Majesty? Very well. Hello, Your Highness.
Orders? Let me strike, my lord.
Oh, I kind of want some poetic justice of Edmund killing his own father. Yeah, I say we do it. I say we do it.
Command me.
Alright, it's
Lord.
Stefan Frey. Wait a minute. Let's see who Edmund actually married into quickly. Where are you, Edmund? There we go. Edmund married. So Merritt Frey will join his new son-in-law. I don't know, actually, Merritt Frey's all the way up there. Okay,
Yes,
fair enough.
lord.
But yeah, that's where Edmund Blackwood is now in the family tree. Ares is actually pretty badass, but he's going to die of old age very soon.
On our victims.
There you go. Edmund Blackwood, who I'm pretty sure is his son. I'm going to go check. Fairly sure he is.
Forward!
Hold! Tries to convince his father to bend the knee. Join the mighty of House Frey. It's not too late, Titus.
March!
It's not too late, damn it. We can still end this. But Titus has had none of it. He charges first! Ooh, son of a bitch. And Edmund's Frey reinforcements comes up. There's Titus Blackwood, by the way, with his fucking giant raven helmet. Which just looks so out of place, but at the same time is very awesome. And then Frey's come over the hills! Fight on, you raven-headed bastard.
The battle is in our favor. The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Negotiations have broken down. And Titus Blackwood flees the field. But the Tully's in hot... fucking Frey's in hot pursuit. Anyway, Titus manages to flee back to Blackwood. News of his son's betrayal. Oh, well, that went first. Fucking Titus attacked while his son was trying to talk. Such hot-bloodedness. Such little care and regard for his own children. And it crashed. Fucking Christ. See, this right here is why I stopped recording the dev folders version. Alright. Ignoring the crash, Titus Blackwood retreats back to Raventree Hall to report news of his son's betrayal.
Blessed Lord, we thank you for delivering us.
The Starks of Winterfell hate me for it.
Who do I face?
And then Blackwater's probably going to lay siege to Raventree Hall.
Talk is cheap. Come face me.
I mean, it'd probably be safer to attack
Name the field of
the
battle.
Tully army in the
We will meet
field
you
and
there.
then turn on Raventree Hall than it is to do it the
Your
other way
Majesty?
around.
Yes, Lord.
So, yeah, I think we're going to say, while Edmund was off talking to his father, trying to get Raventree to bend the knee peacefully, which obviously failed miserably when Titus attacked
Name
his
thy
own kid
enemy,
and told
Lord.
him, basically probably disowned him in the field and called him a coward and a traitor.
Let me
and whatnot.
strike, my Lord.
The
Name thy enemy, Lord.
Freys are off
Talk is
fighting
cheap.
the
Come face
Northern
me.
Riverlords' banners, basically, more or less. And they beat them, they retreat back to Raventree Hall, and then the siege of Raventree takes place. I reckon that's how it's going to go.
Yes, Archie. My Lord. Should we? Who do I face?
Yeah, we'll put Walder in charge.
Yes. Name thy
Why
enemy,
fuck
Lord. We shall send them to hell or worse. Who do I face? Men, command me.
Honestly, I'm kind of tempted
Let
to
me strike,
control the
my
fucking giant cavalry army and then just let
Command
Matt Walder, the AI, control the actual army. Because they're going to fuck up the
Let
cavalry
me
charges.
strike,
for these
my
guys.
Lord. Who do I face?
We would see you dead, heathen.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll control the cavalry,
Let me strike, my Lord.
I think.
We march on our victims.
Yeah. Let the AI control the other army, and then we'll control this cavalry, and then control the cavalry charges to break the enemy. I'd rather control the cavalry than let the AI do it, because the AI will just send all of the cavalry to their immediate deaths. This way we can control what happens, unless it crashes. Alright, this time around, trying from a different angle with a different army in a different location in order to hope that the crashing was due to the location and not anything else. This is all basically very shit troops, so we should be able to do this, assuming that it doesn't crash.
First, kill them all, men!
Assuming that it doesn't crash. And for fuck's sake. Alright then guys, since that battle is constantly crashes and there's not much I can do about that, we'll just have to ignore it and see what happens. Is it skipping AI movement again or something? Yeah, why is it doing that? Stupid thing. Alright, well, Titus Blackwood, everyone's basically shut up.
I seek
Hey,
an
Brendan.
honorable
you shut up.
engagement, dear foe.
Hello,
I
Your
suppose I can
Highness.
steal you. No, I can't.
Am I
Yeah.
after a suitor or a simple agreement? Yes?
Where did
How
Bruce
am I
Bolton
to
go?
serve our people?
An honor. Naturally, my lord.
Damn it. Where'd you go,
Mama.
Roos?
Honor,
Come back,
my
Roos.
Dieses ist ein Honor,
I
noble
have a
one.
deal to make with you, Roos.
Your orders, noble one. Noble lord. Command me. Your orders, your will, lord. With honor. Assembling an honor to serve. Merging our forces, honorable lord.
Alright, well, we'll take this first. Assuming that it doesn't crash.
I will defeat you honorably, my name
Tell what,
thy
though.
enemy, lord. We
Should we
shall
go kill
send
Brendan
them
Tully
to hell,
first?
or worse. March! We show little mercy. They
Because
deserve
Walter
now.
Frey does not need reinforcements to take that. So I say we go kill
on.
Brendan, and we go kill Robert Nance, then we go kill Vance as well.
Your Majesty,
I can't
am I
take
after
any
a
of these
suitor
guys.
or a simple agreement?
Flincher I could take.
I shall approach this delicately. Hello, Your Highness. Am I after a suitor or a simple
I wonder
agreement?
if I could go up north and
Your
steal like
Majesty?
Brandon Stark or something. Wait a minute.
Yes? How am I to
Roderick
serve our people?
Cassell.
Am I
Randy
after a
Snow's
suitor
in
or
there.
a simple agreement? How am I to serve our people? Am I after a suitor or a simple agreement?
I don't know.
Hello, Your Highness. Your Majesty,
Okay, Riverrun also doesn't have a northern crossing, which is wrong. Because it's supposed to have 3 sides to it. Which I'm pretty sure you can cross from the north, because that's where Rob came down from. Alright. So the only way to cross over the north is through that bridge, which is really overpowered.
hello, Your Highness. Happy.
I seek an honorable engagement, dear foe.
Yes? On my way, Your Majesty. Happily, my lord. Hello, Your Highness.
Interesting. Wrong,
Let me
I
strike.
think.
Command me.
Alright, yeah, we'll use all the Freys and go hunt down Brendan Tully, basically, and then go hunt down the individual generals. Wipe out the Riverlands leadership and claim it for the House Frey. I am going to save before I do this, however, because it does crash every time I try a fucking
Who
battle.
do I face? We march on our big day.
Your death is
We
here,
regret
Blackfish.
not fleeing first.
Unless the game crashes.
Soldiers, on
Behold
my
the
order.
might of House Frey.
Fear
Behold
not.
it.
Your doom is here. Kill you.
Lovely battered up shield textures.
Kill you.
Is that a unique thing for the Frey faction leader, or is that just default? No, it's just default default armor for him. The bodyguard's armor is quite nice though. Like, say what you want about House Frey, it does work with the like steel look with the blue. It's a shame they're just not that powerful. Alright, no negotiation with Walter Frey, it's just all in. Check out the links in the bottom left, videos in the top right. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, share, all that bollocks. And don't forget to click that stupid little bell thing that notifies you of all my crap. Alternatively, follow me on Twitter, Discord, where I'll post whenever a video is uploaded. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.